So now I'm going to show you how to record an outdoor walk using Map My Walk. So the first thing I want you to check is in your settings, and I have an iPhone, so it will be different for the Android, but just going into settings, I want to go into my privacy area and just make sure that my location services are on. So you can see at the top of the screen, mine are on. If you click on that, it should be enabled. And that will allow Map My Walk to track you, and you'll be able to then kind of see your route, your distance, pace in Map My Walk. The other thing to double check is in the upper right hand screen on my phone shows my signal that I'm getting, and I have a pretty strong signal where I'm walking now, but sometimes what happens is students will be walking in an area where they're in and out of cell coverage, or it's really a weak cell coverage, and then Map My Walk doesn't pick that up and your data will be all messed up. So wherever you choose, just make sure that you have a strong signal. Okay, so if I'm going then into my Map My Walk, I'm going to go look at the bottom of the screen and the kind of clock, that circle right in the middle. That's what I'll push. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start my workout.
Start workout.
And I'll go ahead and just do a little sample walk to see what it's going to be looking like. But as I'm going, you'll notice that it's keeping track of my pace and the distance. If I scroll down a bit, you'll be able to see where you are on the map as you're going. And now this pace kind of at the front end always seems like it takes a while to get you into a routine. But I would say on average, I see 15 to 18 minute miles. And I know that everybody is a little bit different, but that would be a good, decent fitness walking pace. It's not a leisurely stroll, but you're really focused on getting your heart rate elevated. Okay, so I'm just going to put a stop to this. And so when, let's say I'm done with my walk for the day, I'll just go ahead and push that pause button at the bottom of the screen. And I think this is, if a student were to mess up, this is sometimes another spot that kind of happens, is that once you push pause, and you do have to push hold to finish. And then when you're done with that, in the upper right-hand corner, push save. Sometimes what happens if they don't push that save piece or they don't hold to finish, then it keeps recording. And so they're going about the rest of the day and it's still recording, and it shows that you're walking. Your pace is way off. Anyway, so push save. And then your walk should be recorded. Of course, there's always ads. So your walk should be recorded. And then if I go back, the upper left-hand corner of the screen, that back button, it should then show up in my list of walks that I've done. So this is how to record an outdoor walk using the Map My Walk app.